What's up guys, and welcome to Reddit Daily. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's get into the first post for today. This one is from user OK extension 238. Ex-mother-in-law strikes again. My former BF and I broke up because of his mother, and I haven't heard from him for a couple of months, thank God. His mother came to my door demanding that I take him back, as he is blaming her for breaking us up, and that he barely talks to her nowadays. She demanded I take him back as she wants him to start talking to her again. I bursted out laughing in her face for about 4 minutes, and I couldn't stop, which made her even more angry. I closed the door in her face and got ready to go to work. But this woman followed me to work, and again demanded I take her son back, and I just continued laughing in her face. In the end I told her to fuck off, and that she made her bed and she can rot in it. She looked stunned, as I don't usually talk back to her, because I didn't want to upset my ex. I told her if she continued to harass me I would go to the police. She seemed to back off after that threat. Good riddance. Yeah, really hope your ex-mother-in-law stays away for good. What she did with following you to work etc. is over the line. Over to the next post. This one is from user MountainHawk19. I, male 31, asked my father-in-law, male 60, to start contributing to household expenses again after I found out that my wife, female 31, had not told me that he had stopped financially contributing. Now he is looking at moving out and possibly being homeless. Did I do the right thing? Any advice you can give? My father-in-law has lived with my family, me, wife and 2 children, 4 and 8, for about 3 years without making any regular contributions towards the household. He occasionally helps with the groceries here and there. Paid for a moving truck hire 3 months ago, $500, and some shelving about 2 years ago, $600. The issue is we've had to move into larger houses to accommodate him and our living arrangements. This leaves us having to pay $550 a week in rent. He gets his own room, toilet, bathroom, whilst my family has to share one small ensuite bathroom. All the while we are living beyond our means, and our savings are declining. We were hoping 2 years ago that he would start contributing, but he hasn't. 6 months ago he offered to start paying $150 a week, and this became an agreement with me chasing him up. My wife took over the household finances. In this time I found out that he had stopped paying and became furious with my wife. I told her that both she and her father broke my trust. With him stopping to contribute and not saying anything. And with her not saying anything whilst watching our savings dwindle. I knew this was a delicate matter, so I calmly and quietly asked him why he had stopped contributing to the rent. He mentioned that as a handyman, he had a slow turnover of getting paid. I then said, "But you haven't paid anything since March," and he just acknowledged that. I then asked him if he was able to start contributing $150 to the household starting in 2 weeks. He agreed. Since then he has completely stopped talking to me. He approached my wife and said that he would have to either start contributing $150, or I would be turfing him onto the street. I know that he doesn't make much as a handyman, but we already have 2 children to support and can't support 3 dependents. I feel like even a teenager could make $150 a week. But he feels too prideful to work for somebody else. And he can't get welfare because he has been doing cash-in-hand jobs for 30 years and hasn't filed his taxes. Sadly, my wife is really upset. She feels obligated to her dad and loves having him around, but knows that we can't afford to financially support him. Did I do the right thing? Am I in the wrong? What advice can you give? Now I don't know a whole lot about this kind of stuff, but I would try to strike a deal with your father-in-law and your wife so rent can be paid and everyone can be happy. That was all for today. It's getting really late on my end, but I hope you have a good rest of your day and I will see you tomorrow.